In this tutorial, we're going to talk about making things larger and making things smaller. I'm not going to cover all the ways that that can be done, but I will use the two most common and easiest way to do those things. Let's face it, as we get older, our eyes aren't as good as they used to be when we were youngsters. That's for most of us. So to make things larger or smaller, when you're on the internet, remember the control key and the plus or minus key. When you hold down the control key and then use the plus key, things get bigger. You'll notice everything gets bigger, graphics and text. When you hold down the control key and hit the minus key, everything gets smaller. Let's not go overboard. The second easy way to make things larger or smaller is to use the combination of control key and, on your mouse, the scroll wheel. When you go up, things get bigger. When you go down, things get smaller. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold down the control key and then use the wheel and go up to make things bigger. Use the control key and the wheel down to make things smaller. So those are the two basic and easiest ways to increase or decrease the size of everything on the internet. We don't always do things on the internet. Sometimes there are other things. I, for instance, do lots of things with PowerPoint and with Microsoft Word. And in Word and PowerPoint, the control key and the plus and minus, they don't work. But the control key and the mouse wheel up or down does. Let me show you. I've opened up a Word document. Now I'm going to depress the control key and again my mouse, the scroll wheel. As I go up, it gets bigger. As I go down, things get smaller. So that's one way to make things easy when you're reading something like Word or anything else for that matter on your desktop. The control key and the mouse scroll wheel works on almost all document files. As you see here, I have a notepad file open. Again, control and scroll up with the wheel and things get bigger. Scroll down with the wheel and things get smaller. Up is bigger, down is smaller. And then of course you can put it right to where you want. All you have to do is hold down the control key, and as long as you have the control key down, this will make things larger and smaller. If you let go of the control key, all this does is scroll through your document. Okay, so you have to remember, you need to depress the control key and then use that mouse scroll wheel. Those are the two simplest ways that I know of making text larger. And on the website, it'll make everything larger. Now, right now I'm on my desktop, as you can see. Let me move this over a bit. The control key and the mouse wheel not only work on documents. I'm now on my desktop. And if I hold down the control key and scroll my wheel mouse up, you see what happens. It gets bigger. When I hold down the control key and scroll down, things get smaller again. So that's how you can also increase things, especially if you have small icons and you can't read them. Well, just hold down the control key and scroll up on that mouse wheel, and now it's no problem reading what it says. That's it for making things larger and making things smaller. I hope that helped. Bye-bye.